as I've put together 8 ideas that you could use for your sales funnel to get people to come in, give away their email addresses, and then you can start building up your email address for your list. So, got it ready to go. A little PowerPoint presentation for you. 8 lead magnet ideas. So first of all, what is a lead magnet? Why is a lead magnet? As I just stated, it's a little something that you can give to people, essentially in return for some form of contact information from them, which is usually an email. Okay, so you're going to give them something so that they give you their email. Okay, now by collecting their email as well, they're showing you that they've got some form of intent or interest in what it is that you're essentially promoting. Okay, so the fact they've already given away that little bit of detail shows that they're interested in what you have to say, or at least what you may be giving away, or at least your lead magnet. Which also takes you down to the next point, that they will be in your target audience. So you don't have to filter anything out. You've already got people that are in your target audience there. Otherwise, they wouldn't be downloading the lead magnet that's on your site to your landing page. And also, it builds a trust between you and potential clients, because by giving them that little value, because like I say, lead magnets tend to be free. So by giving them that little bit of value for absolutely nothing in exchange for just an email address, you're going to build that trust. They're going to want to come back, and actually see it. They're hopefully going to look at that and go, wow, if I've got this for free, then what am I going to get from something that I paid for? Okay, so there's the kind of like the thinking behind it. So we'll dive straight in. Here's some ideas to go straight away. Okay, so number one is a checklist. This is a nice simple one. I mean, real easy. It could be for how to perform something in order. It could be the top 10 checklist for things you should take with you when you go camping, or top 10 things not to do when you go bike riding. Top 10 things for sports and nutrition. What routines are good, what are bad. Just any form of checklist that just kind of bullet points it out. Things that they shouldn't do. Like I say, top 10s, top 5s, or whatever are great. Or you could kind of go above and beyond that, I guess. If you see someone else who's got a checklist out there that's got 10 and you're like, well, actually I could do better than that and do 15, go ahead and do 15. So there's a lead magnet idea straight away. If you give away a free checklist just for someone to follow, you may get someone's email in return for that. Okay, and start building up your client base. Templates is the next one. Nice and easy, because people want to save time. If you can give them that bit of value in just time saving through templates, where they can just load up the template, fill in the blanks essentially, or use it as a guide to fill out the information that they want to, then that's a win-win situation. Again, you get an email for them, saving time, and of course if you're good at what you do, then it's going to look more professional for them as well, so they're going to get value in that as well. And again, it starts to build their trust and whatnot. Okay, so I hope that's making sense there already. Cheat sheets. Okay, so cheat sheets are, there's many different ways. So this is just one that I pulled from. There's a guy called Neil Patel, very good at marketing, and this is, as you can see, a Facebook ad creative kind of cheat sheet. Just things to remember when you're creating things. It's kind of like a visualized set of notes, or just a quick guide, almost like a checklist essentially, but it tends to be a bit more kind of all over the place, like you can see here. I mean, there are Google ones out there. There's like, if you know your operating systems, like there's Linux ones out there, there's Windows ones out there, like where you're going to find certain files or what certain ports mean what, So cheat sheets can be on absolutely anything, but it's a good kind of quick visual, almost like a diagram visual representation of notes. Okay, I hope that's making sense. And these, from what I have seen, are very good methods for converting into getting yourself some leads. Okay, cheat sheets. Moving on. Videos. Now, what I mean by this is, so it doesn't just so happen to be like, I mean, it could be a video course, yeah, but I understand that that's a lot of work, and you're probably not going to want to give that away for free as a lead magnet. But what you might want to give away for free as a lead magnet that is a video is maybe something like an explainer video. So if you've done an application or if you've got a website, it could be just another form of advertising about your website. Or if you do training or coaching, consulting, that kind of thing, it could just be a little snippet into what they're going to get. So again, it needs to have some value in it. It's not just pure advertising. It needs to have the value in the sense that, you know, maybe you're going to teach them a little nugget of, you know, a massive course that you're in the middle of production, but by the amount of value that they're getting for free there in either a video or, you know, maybe a mini series of videos, they're going to get that value in exchange for an email. You know, it's a great lead magnet, and it's something a bit different as well, because you know, yeah, you can get documentations, but to have visual sort of help and guides and things, people tend to get, well, magnetized towards that as well. So that's why that's a pretty decent lead magnet idea. I guess the only issue with that is the size, to make sure you keep the size down. But if you want to send them a video of sorts, you could always get their email and then just send them a link to, like, in YouTube you can unlist them, or you can make them private. So basically, and it's only people who have that link are the ones who can see it. It's not kind of like readily available in YouTube. I hope that makes sense. If not, give me a shout, give me a message. I'm happy to explain it further. Moving on, swipe files. These are quite a powerful one as well. So for me, as I've discussed before, I do affiliate marketing or digital marketing, that kind of thing. And what swipe files are literally files that you've created that you've kind of swiped from what you've seen out there. So in this case, what I've done as an example here is these are known adverts that the people who have made them have literally made like millions off of. Okay, Lewis Howes, Anik Singhal, Tony Robbins, you know, these are their most popular adverts that have converted really well. So if you know that there's something that's working, swipe it and get information from it. Okay, you're not stealing it, you are using it as inspiration. You're kind of looking at it, and you can take it away then and you can dissect it. You know, like, what words were used there, what headline was used, what copywriting, what picture, why does that all go together, and why does that all go together so well for people to want to click on that advert, for, you know, or for people to click on it to then give away their email address. You see, so it's almost a style to reverse engineer a working formula or working formulas. I mean, I've got a file that I was actually given from a course which includes these three, and there's about 50 of them in there. You know, so try not to overwhelm yourself with it, but you can also use it as a resourceful tool. So if you start to build your own advert out, you can then go back to that and say, right, what really worked? What, you know, you can break your swipe files down into further categories. So you might be selling, so you might be in the fitness industry, for example, and you know, you might be selling weights, you might be selling treadmills, you might be selling supplements. But you can break all those down. So every time that you see a really good advert or something that's enticed you, and even you want to click on it, you know, there could be a competitor, and you're like, actually, that's made me want to click on that and buy that. Take a quick screenshot or screen grab or whatever, put it in that file. So now when you go to write your own advert, so for example, going back to the sports thing with supplements, you can then just go into that file and be like, right, these are all the sports supplements adverts that really entice me. Why did that happen? Why did it entice me? What's making me connect to this advert and give me and make me feel like I can get and achieve my goals? Because don't forget, the whole point of a product is the product that you're giving away to them. You're creating that bridge. They've got a problem, they've got a goal. Your product is the bridge to meet the two. Okay, and by looking at this advert, they got that feeling from that, like, this could possibly be the answer, you know, this could be their bridge. So yeah, so that's what a swipe file is. I kind of went off on one there. I'm hoping that again that's making sense. So again, it's more for kind of to dissect, you know, to understand advertisements as well. Because don't forget that, you know, the chances are Tony Robbins, for example, at the end didn't write that advert. It was done by, you know, a sales marketing guru, you know, someone who knows what they're doing. So you can kind of take that, get inspiration from it, dissect it, and start to understand, see the language that's used, okay, along with the pictures and the headings, etc., that we've already discussed. I'll leave that one there because I could probably waffle on about that one for ages. So that is swipe files. We'll move on to the next one. Ebooks. This is another one that I've seen quite a lot. You know, give me your email address, I'll send you out this free ebook. You know, so this is just a mock-up one that I've done. This isn't actually completed. This is one that I'm writing in the background. Okay, just to give some like basic concept ideas for someone who wants to get into affiliate marketing. Sorry, that's not a plug. I'm not trying to like, you know, sell it like, oh hey, by the way, you know, give me your email address, I'll send you this. It's not done yet, so don't bother. But it's just to show that, you know, the ebooks can be used for that. So again, there's someone who might be wanting to get into affiliate marketing, but they're sat there going, well, where do I start? You know, it's kind of like that advert concept that we were talking about, you know, that we then go dissect and we realize where the bridge is essentially. This ebook could be the bridge to get from where they are now to where they want to be. So you want to advertise that as your lead magnet, okay? So ebooks can do that for them. So someone, like I say, is just getting into affiliate marketing. They literally want to know the basics. So that's what I've put in the title, affiliate marketing basics. And they feel like in exchange for their email address, this could at least get them going or give them the knowledge that they need to get into affiliate marketing, okay? But again, I've only mentioned affiliate marketing there. That could be done for absolutely any niche, okay? And I don't know if I'm going to mention it later on, so apologies if I do this twice. So yeah, we'll go on to this one, information PDFs. But another one that I want to kind of pop on to, because PDFs and ebooks, you know, they're quite similar, but what I would say is like a PDF maybe isn't quite as long as an ebook. So the reason why I'm talking about both of them right now is, for example, if you are starting up a business and you're selling physical products, you might want to create what's it called, like a catalog, you know, a brochure or something of what you're selling. So that's where you can use either the ebook or information PDFs kind of format, depending on how big it is. Okay, an ebook I would say is more for sort of guidance. Information is a lot more kind of cut down to the point, you know, as it sort of says, an information PDF. And what's great about them as well, the reason why I've put this one as my example of information PDF, some of you might have seen this already. I actually put this on my story for the page, for the Hero Lifestyle page. So what's great about PDFs is you can then just upload them as pictures or something as well, like I did, and kind of reuse them for other marketing purposes. And the other thing that's good as well is, so for example, I see I've got 5 free business tools here. Well, at the end of this, I'm going to give you some resources as well that will help you to create things like this. Well, I might want to stick those in there. Well, this is a digital product. All I need to do is just update it, and then I can just send that back out again. So again, by doing that, it's not costing me any much. I don't have to print anything out again or anything like that. I just update the document as it is as an information PDF, add, you know, 6 or 7 or 8 to it, you know, number 6, number 7, number 8. And then send that out in an email. And again, I'm kind of building that trust, because I'm saying, oh, by the way, I found some more for you. Here's some more free information. You know, you've already given me your email, thanks. Or I could then advertise it and say, well, 7 free business tools, you know, and I could change that on my landing page instead. So yeah, so information PDFs is another great one to use. Okay, last but not least, an email course. I am very close to finishing one myself, and the whole concept is this: is if you've got marketing software, so email marketing software, what that allows you to do is automate the sequence of your emails. Okay, so just to get started, you might have just a welcome sequence. I mean, this could be for any niche, you know, the welcome sequence in particular, where it just kind of gets them grounded into what they're expecting, you know, or what to expect, from either your services or your website. You know, just a welcome and like I say, just a bit of a look around. You might put a few newsletters in there as well to again keep that sort of contact and keep them at the front of the mind. But what you can do with the software is you can say, right, well, email 1's going to go out, because you don't want to give them all the information at once, because either it's going to be too much for them to you know, to take in, or you kind of know that people will just kind of skim read stuff. So you just want to keep it short and simple in your emails. So you might turn around and say, right, well, email 1 goes out sort of 10 minutes after they've signed up, or instantly. You know, that you've probably seen them yourself. You sign up to something, an email comes through, thanks so much for signing up, we're looking forward to you to working with you, or to providing you value, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. And then you might want to send the next one out the next day or a week later, where you can set that automatically. And this is where the email course part of it comes in. because you can use that as a kind of advertisement tool. Okay, again, for your landing page, you know, if you provide me your email address and I will send you out this free mini course on how to do affiliate marketing. Okay, so that's obviously within my niche. They give me their email, they get the first one, which is just a welcome and what to expect, and then each day, so I could say it's like a 10-day course, I believe is what I'm working towards. So I say, you know, this is what you're going to get over the 10-day course, and then each day it will automatically fire out the sequence for that 10-day email course. Okay, and it's very simple to do. You literally just create a workflow for it. I use Ionis for mine. I'm not trying to plug them or anything like that. I haven't got any affiliate links for Ionis. It's just what I've used. It can be clunky at times, but I find that because they use they're my web provider service as well, I give them my domain name and stuff, it's easier to have everything all in one place. That's my opinion. So yeah, so that's the email course on that. So that was the last one. So just to summarize there, some ideas for you to think about. If you're trying to grow your email list or just trying to get people interested in your website, you know, and you want to get more emails in, more potential clients and customers. Number one, checklist, nice and easy. Templates are easy, cheat sheets are easy. Video training, yes, it might take that little bit more time, but don't forget, it doesn't have to be like a YouTube style or like what I'm doing here, like a talking head type one. You could, there's places, and I'll show you one in the resources in a minute. There are places that allow you to do kind of like animated explainer videos as well for free. Swipe files as well is very powerful, because again, it's a lot of these things you'll find is all about saving people time as well. Initially, there's value in that as well. So if you've already gone out and done a lot of the legwork, so for example the swipe files, these are all swipe files of people who have, you know, made millions off their adverts, etc. You've done all the legwork for them, and you're just saying, there you go, here's my swipe files. You know, that's going to be appealing to them because they've just saved a lot of time. Then they don't need to do the research, they don't need to go out and, you know, take the screenshots and dissect them and put them into categories and whatnot. You can do all that for them, zip it up in a PDF, in a zip file, off it goes in the email. Ebooks, information PDFs, and as we finished on last, the email courses. Now the little bonus thing I wanted to discuss, I say the term bonus loosely, is you could obviously just do a combination of them as well. Okay, so it could just be a checklist with your explainer video. So, you know, your explainer video could just be something about how simple it is to set up the software, and then your checklist could be like to set up the software and then great ways to use the software. You know, so do this, do this, do this. Great, now that that's set up, you can now do this, this, and this. Okay, simple. Or it's just an information PDF. You know, anything can just get chucked in all together. That's why I've just put in the etc at the bottom. But if you notice as well, that first point, you can put in that sort of, you know, estimated value at £2,000, and you're going to get this for free today just for your email. You know, I'm sure you've all seen them. These are all sales tactics, okay? And this is what's going to get you more clients and what's going to get you more email addresses. So I've just discussed on that previous one the whole checklist and these resources, the bonus, sorry. So how you're going to create them is the next one, and these are my top resources that I would use to cover absolutely anything within this list. Okay, I mean the email course isn't in the resource one because any marketing software can do that. Builderall, Ionos, what's the other one? ClickFunnels. Okay, so I've left those out, but if you're interested in stuff like that, give me a shout. Resources, canva.com. So that's great for doing things like your checklists and your templates, but it's also great for logo design. It's, again, you can get a free account, and I've got a free account with Canva, and with everything that I've created on there, including if we go way back, where was it? Yeah, these, that was all done for free. I was able to use the images, the headings, like, you know, the layout. It was all done for me in a template on a free account. So I would definitely recommend just going on there and having a look at canva.com. Like I say, free account, have a look. It's going to cost you nothing, but it could save you a lot of time, especially if you just want to get some form of lead magnet set up, ready to go. Contentrow.com. So this is more for if you've got a blog, for example, and you want to get some really sort of clickable headlines. you type in like your keywords essentially, or parts of what headline you're thinking about using into it, and it will generate a ton of different headlines for you, like different ways that, you know, more sort of like, I think they even break it down, they actually call it things like clickbait headlines as well. I mean, you know, you've probably seen them like top 10 celebrities from the 90s and now, you'll be shocked by number 5, you know, that kind of thing. It generates that sort of thing as well at Content Row. Biteable.com, that will cover your explainer videos. I mean, don't forget as well, your videos, you can just use simple PowerPoints and stuff like that, but I'm throwing that in there just if you want to do something something a little bit different, okay? That might just kind of, yeah, just make it stand out, make it look a little bit more professional, because they do like the animated explainer videos. Like I say, go on there, get a free account, have a look around. It could save you a lot of time. So yeah, that's it for today's live session. I really hope that's been of value to you. So just again, quick summary: checklist, templates, cheat sheets, video training, swipe files, ebooks, information PDF, email courses. Do a combination. Go to these resources to do them. And I will see you again next Thursday at the same time for another Facebook Live, for another training session. If there's anything in particular you want to go through, give me a shout. Like I say, the whole point is I'm trying to create a community within this group. So, you know, let me know what you want to hear. Just to give you an update, today I had a call with a Microsoft advertising consultant, who's also kind of giving me like the do's and don'ts of what to do and what not to do when it comes to advertising, because we discussed not just Microsoft advertising but Facebook and stuff like that. So that's coming up to share in a future live session. I just want to make sure it's structured right. I also want to actually get some live adverts going so that I can show you them, show you what's working, show you what's not. Like I say, I want to get the community going, so if I do make mistakes, you can learn from them, not just me, and you'll hopefully get that quicker step ahead to success. Okay, so again, thank you very much for tuning in. I will see you guys hopefully next Thursday. Bye, take care.